Okay, Bhakti, I've just spoken to Alfred, to Sahar, to just I forget the names of the people I spoke with. Sahar and Alfred, and Rachel did not show up. Rachel did not show up. That's why I'm free, right?
Yeah, well, I got her email.
Rachel,
Rachel, yes.
what did she say?
I think it's from you or Rachel. I don't know, but I think you sent to her something that 20, 18th. I mean, it's kind of September 18th. It was email was that.
Hmm. Okay. So anyway, no. Well, she's supposed to come at 6:45, but she did
Oh,
not
okay,
show up. But
okay.
around 6:30, I saw her. She was trying to come in. I did not let her in because
Uh-huh.
I was talking to Alfred. Mhm.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about your bhakti.
Yes.
First of all, please tell me how you feel about the class.
I feel comfortable and I feel, confidence, more confidence, then more like I can feel I am improving in that kind of say, like more new words I am learning too.
Hmm.
And it's where I am, my level is 7 9B. So yes, I like it's new, very new word and little hard word, but I would like to learn that all that things. Even yesterday, that homework posted, like I try my best, from morning to evening. I read and I listen, and then I answer, and I make it rough, and then I type it.
Hmm.
So,
Yes,
but
because yes, okay. So now, when you first came to my class, when you first came to my class, I was impressed by
uh,
your ability to communicate what you have inside of you, right?
yes,
When you're talking with the students, you were you are so confident. You're not shy. You're unafraid. You're not scared of anybody. You just speak and speak and speak with all this confidence that you have. And so your Aline
uh-huh,
has always been your partner. Okay,
yes,
she has always been your partner, and you and Aline work so well together. Okay,
yes,
you
yes,
both work well together. But Bakri, I noticed that during the last 2 weeks,
uh-huh.
you're a little bit, you went down a little bit.
So like it's my like everything parameter, like I had work, then like I am working as well. I have family life too, so
Mm.
and there was our festival too. So you know I was busy all in this, so that's why.
So
Otherwise,
you could not focus
yes, I
100%
could.
because
Yes, that's
of so
the.
many things going on in your life, right?
Yes, yes, that's the.
And so yes, I understandable, especially your Diwali festival, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
because of the Diwali festival, and this is a big thing in India, and
Yes,
so I am like, so I think this affected your performance in the class because you are so happy, emotional about this
yes,
festival. It is your culture. You are with the family. You cook food. And
yes.
all of these things, and
That's.
you redirected your focus. Okay,
Mhm.
and so but now you're back, right?
Yes, but as even my I know I notice myself too that uh, now I am before, like, few years I cannot speak that much fluent. I wouldn't say that fluent, but as I am understanding, I can speak. I improve in that too.
Hmm.
And even right now I am writing, improving in writing too. So at job also, sometimes I we have to put note or something, we have to write it down, or let's say time of form, I am filling out all these things too before I can even that much, that much kind, like even easy task, I need to take somebody's help.
Hmm. Yeah, and you're doing very well, Bhakti. Like as you said, like right now, you are more secure about
Yes.
how you speak with people, right?
Yes.
And I think I gave you that courage, you
Yes.
know,
Thank. Yeah.
to
Yes.
speak without feeling stressed. Yeah, like I gave you that courage to speak without feeling stressed, and to convey your
Message.
knowledge or
Yes.
your opinions without feeling of being judged by anybody. Okay,
Right.
so, and even in the workplace, I think you notice that you are more confident and more fluent
Yes.
in English, right?
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm happy for you. You are
Thank you.
doing a great job. You're doing a great job,
Thank.
and I am proud to be. I am glad to be a part of that instrument to make you feel better and to make you better in your desire to learn English. Yes, and
Yes.
so um, one of the things that, like, like sometimes I see you when you come in. I see you. Your face is a little bit like, probably you come to the class from work, right?
Sometimes, like, even though, like, I fill out form that I cannot able to work like on these 3 days, like Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Sorry, one Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, but sometimes, no, nowadays, the store getting busy, so they put me as like follow schedule, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so till 4 o'clock. But
Mm.
even though, sometimes I am getting tired too, so that's why. And first of all, that I commit myself to, that I don't want to be a late in a class or in a job. But again, somehow I am being late. That's why. Otherwise, I don't have any problem for that.
And when you're late, I say when you're late, you don't feel comfortable, right? Because this
Yes,
is
that's
this is not
even.
your personality.
Yes.
Yes, and so. Yeah, yeah, take it easy. Thank you for explaining to me your situation. A lot of people nowadays are becoming so busy because of Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
Christmas is coming, so the shops are busier and they need more
The
people to
people, yeah,
religiously work, right? Not just
yes,
work, but really be dedicated.
yes,
And this happens everywhere, not only in your case, but it happens, like, even I have a student who works at Winners. He used to work only 4 days a week, but now they ask him to work 6 days a week. You know what I
yes, that's
mean?
right.
And
Yes,
in the past, he only worked 8 hours a day, but now sometimes they ask him to work for 12 hours because
yes,
of so many things to organize, to prepare for the Christmas shopping spree that is gonna come soon. And
yes,
so I understand exactly where you're coming
yeah,
from,
yes.
and I appreciate you telling me that, sharing with me the story, because I understand you more, right?
Yeah, even like let's say, like we have every time, something new coming up in store. So, to understand, and then we have to understand, then explain to the people, to people
Mm.
very well. So in that case, I like, for me, it's kind of also speaking practice going. And then even right now we have one program is going, about pots and pen. But then I feel confidence that I can explain very well to them, to people, customers.
Mm, yes. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So don't worry. I understand you, and just keep working hard and just keep doing the best you can, because overall you're doing a fantastic job, and your frequent partner Aline likes you so much. You
Oh
know.
yes, yeah. Yeah, she is very kind, and I like we are understanding each other, and the way we have to we have to play a role. Yeah, I feel more comfortable with her too.
Yes. And also, when you do the conversations with her, you normally do a great job. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Now, back to when you are in the class, do you use a laptop or a cell phone?
I for the reading and text, for the contact, like that you put, um, what is called,
When I
uh,
post a test?
yes, yeah. So when I have to read, I am using laptop because my laptop is not supporting camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
So right now you're using a cell phone?
phone, cell phone.
Okay, so you're saying that when there is a meeting, you try to use the cell phone so you can be heard when you're talking, right?
Yes.
But the problem with the cell phone is when I do a presentation, it will be too
Uh-huh.
small for you.
Yeah, so I that at that time I am using my laptop.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're using your laptop and also your cell phone
Cell
as your
phone.
camera.
Yes.
Yeah, that is yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That works. And yes, and yes, as I said, you're a good student. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
You are
Thank you.
still learning. You are still there are times that you have some issues with the reading, but
Yes.
overall you're able to overcome or to communicate yourself with flying colors. So don't worry about it. You are doing a great job. You're in the right level. you
Yes.
are
Thank you.
you are with the right teacher.
Thank you.
And
Even when I am reading, I try to understand myself too. That I don't have that practice to read in English. That kind of sometimes long question. So I read more, like slowly, and three times more, and then
mm,
I get understand. Then uh, I answer myself, and then I write it down, and then try to speak.
mhm, yes.
That's the thing.
So, do you have any question before I let you go?
So far, I don't have any questions or whatever. My result, it's like that where I have to improve, and I am
Yes.
improving.
Yes,
So
I see that. Yes.
please, sir, that I need more confidence to, improve in English more
Yeah,
and
and I
more.
will, I'll make sure that you become more and more confident. You know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. But by
Thank
the
you.
way, back to remember when we met at No Frills, we took pictures.
Yes,
Do you want the pictures?
that's okay, sir. No worries.
No, because I have them on my computer. I can
Oh,
forward them to you. I can send them to you on Messenger, so you can download if you like.
thank you,
Those are
sir.
nice
Yes,
pictures.
yes, yes. Also, like in this class, sir, that I am learning more, challenging word and vocabulary that I didn't know. But
Mhm.
I can use all those words in my language, but in
Yes,
English,
like Safia. Yesterday, I spoke with Safia, and she told me the same thing. She said, "I
yes,
love the lesson that we did last Wednesday because I picked up a lot of new words." like
Yes.
pristine, span,
Yeah.
lengthy,
Yeah.
about the homework. Have you done the homework or not yet?
Yes, I already I already submitted.
Okay, wonderful.
Yesterday, around 8:51 or if 8:52, yeah, I finished.
Yes,
That's what I am talking that since morning, it it took time for me, to understand reading, then understand, then write it down the answer rough, and then I type it.
mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so I'll see you on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll see you on Monday. Yeah, you're off tomorrow because tomorrow is your homework, and but you already did it, right? So
Yes.
you're off tomorrow. I'm gonna have a new set of students tomorrow. So I
Okay.
will see you on Monday, Bhakti. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It
Thank
was
you.
nice. It was nice talking with you, and you're a good lady, and I'm so happy that I have you in my class.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay.
I
Okay.
really appreciate. Thanks. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
You take care.
I
Okay. No, I'll see you Monday. Okay. Bye. Bye. Good night. So I'm waiting for the next student. The next student coming is Susan. She's coming at 7:15, so I have 2 minutes to wait. And so Susan is next. Okay, let me see. Okay, so one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so probably Susan is here now. I'm gonna let her in. Hello, Susan. You are early.
Ah, yeah. Hello, Andrew.
Yeah, you're 2 minutes early, but I'll talk to you, but I'll finish also 2 minutes early. Okay. The reason why there is a 2 minutes difference is because um, one student did not show up.
Oh,
Yeah, one student did not come, and so there is a space of 15 minutes. And Bhakti came, and after Bhakti, I had 4 minutes left, and then I rested a little bit, and then you came, right? So anyway, Susan, first of all, Susan, please tell me how you feel in my class.
yes. To be honest, it's really good, and I can learn. I can speak, and you give us the chance to read and speak, and I also learn the how to spell. For example, uh, the past.
You mean grammar?
Yeah, yeah, grammar. Suddenly I forgot how to how to say that. Yeah, I think it's a really good opportunity to practice my spoken English. Yes.
Mhm. Actually, with you, I see you when you're in the class. I mean, when I ask you to speak in the class, your English is beautiful. You know what? You have beautiful accent. Your beautiful accent. Your pronunciation is so polished. You know, very clear, crisp. You know, and it's so refreshing to have a student from your background to be able to speak in this level, right? And so, congratulations to you. You're doing a
Thank
good
you. But
job.
I'm
You,
not confident with my English
yeah,
skill.
no, but you know why? My advice to you, yeah, like sometimes I see you, right? You're a little bit shy, and
Yeah.
but I think one of the things that you can do is always open your camera. Don't I see you. You sometimes, I mean, you frequently turn off your camera. Turning off your camera actually um, deteriorates your self confidence because it's like you're hiding behind the camera. And so don't do this. Just like sit down and stay focused, just like you see Sahar, Maze, Mazar. Luis, their camera is always on. And so, because if your camera is on all the time, you, and you sit in front of the computer, and then you look at me, you look at the other students, you listen to the students when they are talking, it's actually builds your self-confidence, because and you have to show your face, in other words, right? And so, don't be shy. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job in my class. You're a strong student. I actually increase your level, right?
Oh, really?
Yes, I increased like one of your grades, because like when I was doing the grades and I was like thinking about I think you're listening or something. I increase it because every time I speak in the classroom, you understand me 100%. You understand me 100%. And there
Yeah,
was a point that I was doing a presentation. I was doing a presentation, and you asked me what is the meaning of this, and I think I was doing a pronunciation lesson. And I say, what do you mean by this? I forgot which word did you ask me. I think it's concede, and then I explained it to you, and you got it right away. But in general, your comprehension is very high, very effective. You're very good. You
yeah,
know,
but I really sometimes I cannot express myself on 100%.
yes.
So that's why I don't speak too much in this class. Sometimes what we're thinking, but I cannot express fully.
But I think, Susan, I think you can express, but you are not confident enough to
Yes.
express yourself. It's like you're saying, oh, maybe if I speak, some students will think about bad about me or something like that. But don't feel this way. Like just speak, just like you see Sahar, the way she talks, like she just speaks, and even Eva, and who else? Safia, Tatiana, when they speak, they don't care about other people, what other people will think. They just speak and express what they have inside. And I think you should do the same thing. You should do the same thing.
Forgot the
Don't
grammar.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Don't worry about the students listening to you, or that they might laugh at you. Don't worry about them.
Mm,
Your English is good. I'm telling you. Like,
mm,
I am trying my best to to do a combination of listening, speaking, reading, writing, idioms, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation. So, because when I listen to the students, I hear, like, for example, I'm teaching grammar. I'm teaching grammar, but I hear one student, the problem is not grammar, the problem is pronunciation. You know what I mean? So I have no choice, but the following day, I will come up with a pronunciation lesson that will fix the problem of the student. Okay, so
mm,
that's what I am doing. So just keep on talking, because when you talk, you allow me to listen to you allow me to listen um, to your mistakes. And when I hear mistakes, then I will create lessons to fix your mistakes. But if you keep quiet and say nothing because you're scared or you're nervous, then I will not be able to fix you, because I don't know your
mm,
problem. So you've got to
mm.
show it to me in order for me to fix it. Okay. And what about, how do you feel about about the other students?
Well, I think other students, their English level are really higher, and I don't remember the most of the name, but they can speak very
Mhm.
fluent. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't know. It's because their countries. language English language level. I'm not sure, but it's really some people from the George where's nearby the Russia, George Georgia,
Georgia. No, no.
Georgia, yeah.
Ukraine.
You are Korean, yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah, that's Tatiana. Tatiana,
Satiana.
she's from Ukraine. It's her English is very good.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but the English is not their
First language.
mother. Yeah, it's not their official language. But I don't know why. I know some people from Ukraine and Georgia, and the people from this country have the very good English level.
Hmm. Now,
Mm.
but in the case of Tatiana and Vadim, you know
Vadim.
Vadim, right? Vadim
Ah,
and Tatiana, they're so good, right? Vadim
yeah.
and Tatiana, yeah, Susan, they were my students before.
Oh,
Like, they were my students last year from September to April.
oh,
And
from
then April to June, they were moved to another class. And then summer, they're off. And then in September, they're back to my class. And
oh,
so they're back to my class. They are confident. They are comfortable with me. That's
mm.
why you see that they are fluent in English, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
when you are comfortable with a teacher and you know that the teacher cares about you, you know, like a family to you, you become more confident. Yes, sir. That's why you see these two Ukrainian people, Vadim and Tatiana. That should be the reason. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. And
oh.
yes. So and you are good, Susan. You know. No,
Thank
no,
you.
really. No, no.
Thank you
You,
for
you
your encourage.
no. Like I'm really like the first time you came to the class, and then you were like. Okay, first time you came to the class and you started talking, when you introduce yourself. Actually, when you introduce yourself the first time, you did not really talk a lot about yourself. Okay, you gave me about like maybe four sentences, and then I told you you could talk more about yourself, your family, if you are married, if you have children,
Mm,
your husband, the profession, and things like that. But after that, when you started feeling comfortable with me, I hear you are more fluent in English. you know and sometimes when I say, okay, who wants to do the number 7, who wants to do the number 6, then you will volunteer, right? And sometimes, but normally in my class, the students do not volunteer a lot because I follow a list, right?
yeah.
I give everybody a chance to speak, to practice, and to answer questions based on the list. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to forget anyone. I
Anyone, yeah.
want everybody to have an equal chance to
Practice
practice their English. Okay, and your name is you're
last.
normally at the bottom.
Yes.
You are before Constantine. you know and so I think one of the strategy um, that I can use to combat the situation is sometimes not always start from the top. Maybe I should start from the bottom.
Yeah,
you know
sometimes you did that.
yeah, I did that before, right?
Yeah,
Remember?
yes, yes.
I said, okay, I'm going to start with Constantine because Constantine, his last name is Z, you know
Oh.
and so he's last. He's always at the bottom.
Uh.
And so, yeah, maybe I should do that more often. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Yes. So, do you have any other question before I let you go?
Yes. For the next few weeks, because I find a job 2 weeks ago. So in my working hour is from 9 to 6. So sometimes from Monday to Wednesday, I may a little bit late. maybe half an hour, maybe, yeah, yes. And I, because the work of time is 6 p.m. Yeah.
Mm. And how far are you from the workplace?
Mm, actually 1 hour.
Really?
I have not buy the by car yet. But the working mode is a hybrid. So sometimes from Monday to Wednesday I need to go to the office, but sometimes
Yeah,
I
you're
don't need.
just like online, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm. Yeah, okay, so this is my answer. Okay, just do the best you can.
Yeah.
Just do the best you can. And in if you know if you're late, what can we do, right? But don't leave the class. Just continue what you're doing. Continue working hard, and we will work together.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So, Susan, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, Evelyn is here,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, because I took you early, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
okay. You are very very welcome. Okay, take
Have
care.
a good night.
Okay, you too.
Bye
See
bye.
you Monday. See you on Monday.
See you
Please do
Monday.
the
Bye.
homework. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
No problem. Okay. Bye. Bye. Evelyn, you're early. You're early. That's why. Like I just went to the kitchen and grabbed persimmons. Mm. Mm.
Sorry, how are you, teacher?
I am good. Oh my God, I bit my tongue.
Oh, no, finish. It's okay.
Mm.
I
Mm.
came 3 minutes before, like you said before.
Mm. When you came, I was talking to Susan,
Mhm.
and I had a great time talking. It's so amazing that Susan says, "Oh, my English is not good." Like how sometimes the students feel about themselves is not the same as how the teachers feel about you, right? And for example, with Susan, I'm really impressed the way she speaks English, right? But she does not think so. So I have to make sure that I bring that level of confidence in her because she does not believe in herself. Okay, so Evelyn, in your case, Evelyn, okay, in your case, the first time you came to the class, you're a little bit like hesitant to speak. You were hesitant to speak. You were not. confident enough to share your ideas. And then suddenly one day, when I started giving you compliments, when I started giving you compliments, I said, your voice is nice, your voice is husky. It's like for radio or television. I saw you become better.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I'm not,
because
no,
is this
I was not even using psychology. I just told you the truth that your voice was beautiful, but
yeah, my voice is like that. I know
yes,
when I
and it
listen my voice,
affected
I
you.
don't
It
like.
affected you big time with your confidence. Like, and
Mhm.
so I said, to myself, the job of the teacher really is very, very important. We can dampen the spirits of the students, or we can inspire them to
Yeah,
work
that's
harder, right? And so our job is a big responsibility because our mouth has the power to make people confident or not confident. And a lot of teachers in this profession, they don't know what they are talking about when they're talking to the students. Even some high school teachers in Canada, the way they talk to the students, sometimes make the students lose their hope for the future because of the way the teachers are talking to them. Yeah.
yeah.
And so, yes, I realized that, but me, I'm always very authentic. I am always very authentic. When I give students compliment, I really, I'm saying it because that's how I feel. That's what I feel. That's what I believe. Like for example, when I said to Safia, for example, hey, Safia, you and Masar and Mace, you are so good. I said, you're so good. Like the way you speak, I see a good future for you in the future. Yeah, in Canada. And so in your case, Evelyn, remember I said, is your name Evelyn or Evelyn? And they said, no, my name is Evelyn.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yes. And then I said, oh my God, Evelyn, Evelyn. This is new to me. Evelyn, but beautiful name, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Okay, so where are you from again?
I'm from Nicaragua.
Okay, yeah, yeah, my God, I always forget about it. I even told you that the current now it's former, right? The current Miss Universe is from Nicaragua,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, exactly.
right, not right, the new one round now is from Denmark, right?
Denmark.
And so, yes, I remember you like the first time, and then the second time I asked you again, where are you from? I said Nicaragua. I said, oh my God, I already asked you this question before, and then today is the third time that I ask you, where are you from? It's because I was like thinking of Ecuador. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
And
remember the second time, and when you asked me, and I said, "Oh, he forgot that he mentioned about the Miss Nicaragua." I said, "Okay, it's okay because I know you have many students, right? It's normal."
yes, yes.
And
Yeah,
even yeah, I know that you have a good memory. You
yes, I have very
remember.
good memory because I don't like honestly speaking, Evelyn. I think the reason why I forgot your country is because I do not normally have a student from Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Normally, my students are Colombia, Venezuela. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, Brazil. But Nicaragua, Honduras, Chile, Guatemala, El Salvador, I do not normally have this group of students. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's talk about your English. Your English is good. Okay, in the beginning, when I was talking to you, I thought that you could not carry a conversation. I thought that you are withdrawn, shy. And then suddenly, when you started the role playing some conversations, like
Uh-huh.
when I showed slides of conversation, I say, Evelyn, work with Eva. You are both E, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you normally work together. I say,
Mhm.
Evelyn, work with Eva. And then sometimes, I said, oh my God, look at this lady. Yeah, very nice voice, like, the way you speak, very nice. And you're confident, you're not struggling when you pronounce. Okay. I see a little bit of struggle with Bhakti, or sometimes with Susan, but you, I don't remember any struggles when you're reading. No, there was a time actually that you had a struggle,
Yeah,
but and then
right.
I check you, right? And then I checked you,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I
Then
check
I
you didn't
disappeared
ask me,
from
but
the
I
work.
check you.
Sorry.
Yes, and so I have not. Okay, so I always look forward to seeing you when I sit in front of my laptop and then look at the camera. I look at the screen and then I look at the students. I said, Evelyn is here. You know, I have this thing in there.
Oh,
I
that's
have,
great. Thank you. I always try to be there and taking advantage. Well, maybe this is the moment. Taking advantage of that you mentioned this before is that also I have been becoming. I have been entering the class. You see the words that I have problems sometimes.
Mhm,
That I have been coming inside the class late because now I'm working a little bit far from here, and the traffic always gets me
yeah.
on my way here. So sometimes I'm not here. 6:10 more or less is my time to come, and at that time I put my stuff. I go
Mhm,
sometimes going. I rush to the washroom and then I come here and sit to contact. Sometimes I am eating, that's why I put the camera off. Sorry, but
mhm,
because sometimes I'm coming so hungry, but that's
yeah.
why. But so sorry, because I would like to start here before, like before, because before I was working very close, like 15 minutes, and
Mhm.
now it's 50 minutes, 50. So for me, it
No,
has
but
been a big change.
where do you live?
I live in Scarborough, near to Kingston Road and Markham. And
Huh.
now working midtown Toronto is John and Eglinton.
Okay, so yeah, so you're actually so east.
Yes.
Like because
Um,
I know Kingston is close to Toronto University.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this street, yeah, all this road is going to the University of Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I used to drive my son to University of Toronto, and
Um,
I remember Kingston. You know, I
Kingston.
remember Kingston, and so you're close to the to this area,
Mhm.
and you work midtown.
Yeah, it's John and Eglinton.
Yeah, Young and
John
Young and
and
Eglinton. Yeah,
Eglinton.
I know this place. That's actually a
And
beautiful place.
I don't know if you know that in that area there is a construction of the LRT. Long time ago, since I came to Canada 6 years ago, the project was already in that area. Still, they are working. Still, there is
They
construction.
are not done.
No, they are not done. Yeah, already. Sometimes the train is on training, but I don't know what happened. That the train that hasn't started. So
Mm.
hasn't started. The thing is, the traffic coming here and going in the morning is so hard. So
No, but do you drive?
my husband yeah, I drive or my husband sometimes, but we are
Mm.
going to the same place,
Mm-hmm.
the same area. So we are going by car, coming and back for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yes,
when the
like
train is ready, I'm gonna go by train.
no, no, like yes. So right now there is no train, only bus.
Only by bus, yes.
Yes.
Going straight on Eglinton, with
No, but Eglinton and Young, there used to be train there.
there is a train, but it's coming from north to south or south to north. Is the line one that is coming from Blue Ridge Jump and is going north.
Mhm.
It goes, yeah. That is the train that is passing.
Yeah, it
The
goes
south.
north to yes to yes I know like I because I used to take that train before. I don't know where I went, but I passed that place, and I used to go shopping there on Eglinton and Young.
Uh,
This is that's a business area,
mm-hmm.
and it's a beautiful area. It's an upscale area, and so yes, I had a job interview there one time. Yes,
Oh,
I know the area, and that's also the area where um, a crazy driver, you know,
uh-huh.
drove through those people standing on the street, and
Oh,
there were like six of them who died, I think, or four.
long time ago,
Yeah, a
maybe.
long time ago. I think before you came to Canada,
Ah, yeah.
and so you didn't know. So be careful when you're standing there.
Yes, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be. No, the area is a busy area.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So Evelyn, what? Okay, what do you like? Okay, what? How do you feel about the class?
Well, I like the class, and I feel that I have been learning. I know we don't have too many opportunities like to be extensive on the speaking. But even there, I think I have improved a little bit more, and I know that it's not only depend on you, it depends on me, my time. I during my day, my working hour, I put my earbuds here and I start listening podcasts or the news, the
Mhm.
radio, trying to understand right what they
Mhm.
are speaking
Yeah,
because the real life they speak so fast, especially
exactly.
news and so I like the class and I would like to have more practice maybe. And but more than nothing, I would like if I have the opportunity to talk to you or you listen to me like you have done before, tell me what are my mistakes so I
Hmm.
can fix it and it's
Yes,
gonna be easy. But for me, when I speak English with you or in class, I feel good. But in like when I have meeting or talking to someone like every day, I feel that I
you're
make
still.
many
Uh,
mistakes.
yeah,
Maybe
you
because
still
I
feel that
try.
you are.
Maybe
That
because
you still feel that you're behind, right?
yeah, maybe
Yes.
because the person who I spoke with is native, maybe from here. So
Mm.
there are many words or expression that sometimes I would like to use, and that's why I made a big confusion with. I try to speak because I am thinking maybe sometimes Spanish
Mm.
and trying
Yeah,
to
which is
translate.
normal, and so like um you're talking about real world and in the classroom. Okay, so real world, you're right, like a lot of people are like they speak faster, and there are a lot of idioms and high level vocabulary and also sophisticated grammar, right? And but in the class, it's your opportunity to build that to have that foundation. Yeah, that it is your opportunity to practice and um to find out like what are your mistakes, what else you can do to improve yourself. And so yeah, you're right, I need to bring it to your attention when you have some mistakes. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
don't let it go, right? Point it out right away so you can fix it yourself as well.
mm-hmm,
Yes,
yeah,
but overall, Evelyn, overall, you are doing a fantastic job as a level 7, 8, 9 student.
mm-hmm,
You are a true level 7, 8, 9, and I think all of the students will agree with me that you're a good student. You know, you're a good student. Okay, sometimes you're late. But don't worry. You have a job. You're stuck in traffic. You cannot like try to come on time because and then you forget that you are driving, you forget that um, you need to focus and you need to talk to your husband if you're together in the car, right?
mm-hmm.
And so just do the best you can. If you're late, then you're late, but try not to be absent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
even you're 20 minutes late, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other day I wrote to you on the chat, but I think you didn't see because that day my son I have a meeting in my son's school
Mm,
well, to receive the grades or the marks from the first semester. I don't know, it's semester or I don't know. But
mhm,
they called me to give me the grades and have any feedback from the teacher. So I went there and I wrote to you that I have to go there and
mhm,
I came back. But then when I
mhm,
came back, it was impossible to connect. That day I couldn't enter to the class.
mhm.
So it has been like only for emergency, no, because I want to miss the class.
Yes. So Evelyn, it's 7:46. Aline is waiting.
Okay.
So
Thank you, teacher.
I will see. Okay, please do the homework.
Yeah.
and then I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Have a good night. You
Okay,
take
bye.
care. Okay,
Bye.
bye. Bye.
Hi, Andrew.
I'm eating a little bit.
Good, good.
No, you know what I'm
Continue.
doing? I'm eating persimmons.
What is this?
Persimmons.
Persimmon.
Persimmon. You know persimmon? It's a sweet fruit that look like a tomato but very sweet.
Oh yeah, it
You see?
calls caqui in Portuguese.
Kaki.
Caqui,
Yeah,
persimmons.
I
Yeah.
love it. Actually, in California, persimmons are very sweet. But here in Canada, I think persimmons are picked too early. Like they
Hmm.
are picked when they're yellow green, and they
Mm.
put them in the box and intentionally so that it can stay longer, right? But in
Oh, okay.
California, when you go to your backyard, you know the persimmons in the backyard, they are they get ripe on the tree, and you know
Hmm.
when you pick them up, oh my God, tastes like honey.
The same in Brazil. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, persimmons grow in Brazil.
Yeah, yeah, it's delicious. Yeah.
Mm, yes, I love
Very,
persimmons.
very sweet.
No, but how many kinds of persimmons do you have?
I
You have
think
two
two.
kinds? Yes.
Two.
Yeah, this kind is the one that even it is crunchy, it's sweet. But
Okay.
the other one, the bigger one, the one that looks like an apple,
Hmm.
that you need to make it soft.
Yeah,
You have to wait until it is fully or completely ripe.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Aline, let's start with you. First of
Okay.
all, tell me how you feel about the class.
I am I'm feel very very comfortable. Um, I'm it's easier to see the difference before the class and now, before the
Mm,
class started and now. Um, my the most difficult skill for me is speaking. My listening is much better now. My
mm,
reading, my writing, they speak. It's hard, but it's easier than when I started. So I can see the difference, a big difference, and I feel very comfortable in your class. I think you give me confidence
mm.
to go to the streets and just speak, just practicing my English in a good way. Yeah,
Yeah, in a good and natural way, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so like, okay, honestly speaking, you are one of the strongest students in the class, and you are also one of the most confident. And you are comfortable, your voice is very nice, you are powerful, you are full of energy, and and you are doing a fantastic job in the class. And
Thank you.
so and this is because of your personality. You are not a shy person. You are not a person that thinks about, oh, what people think about me. You're not like this. You are here to learn. You are here to improve yourself. And that is your focus, not
Mhm.
what people think about you or whatever. And so you're doing a fantastic job. Your biggest strength, Aline, is actually your speaking. Your speaking is so good. Like, when you're reading conversations with Bhakti, normally you're in Bhakti, right? When
Yeah.
you're reading conversation with Bhakti, you are fantastic. Like, hi, you're talking like in the movies. Hi, how are you? Oh, where, like the way you would read conversations, very very natural. And one of the reasons why you can read conversations very naturally is because you believe in me. Okay.
Yeah.
When I said
100%.
to you, when I said to the class, not only to you, but when I say to the class, in Canada, when you speak, you have to speak from here, and you have to communicate this heart, and bring energy to how you communicate with other people. Because if you don't, if you are monotone, you will sound boring. And when you sound boring, you will not get the same energy as you expect people to give you. And I think you understand it, that passion, energy when you're talking work very well in Canada. And you understand it very well. That's why you just follow what I say in the class. Like you use me as a model in your with your communication. So every time I ask you and Bhakti or Alfred, for example, to speak, I mean to role play some conversations, I don't need to guide you a lot because you have learned that technique that I'm trying to teach the students.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so, yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any reaction to this?
Thank you so much. You are right. I believe in you 100%. And I try to do exactly what you are saying.
Mhm,
Um, I think I need acquire more vocabulary,
mhm.
and it needs time. Yeah, it
Yes.
is day by day, and I think the classes are helping me
Mhm.
to acquire this vocabulary,
Yes.
and I am very happy in your class, Andrew. I am
Yes.
very
And
happy.
you know, Aline, you mentioned vocabulary. You're actually um, in beginning December. Actually, you will encounter a lot of new vocabulary. And I think you saw it, like because Safia mentioned this to me yesterday, that she said she liked very much the last lesson that I taught, that I gave the students, about highway of hope, the highway that starts from Peru, Pacific Ocean, and ends in Brazil, your country. Remember
Yeah,
this? Yeah, the
yeah, yeah.
highway of hope, right? That is now in operation. And Safia said she liked very much the vocabulary used in that article or in that story. Like she said, "Oh my God, I love span, pristine, lengthy, and all of these things, right?" And so you are, we are heading to that direction. That we are heading to that direction that you will be learning a lot of new vocabulary, especially this coming Monday, when I start teaching workplace English. You will learn 30 new vocabulary to describe your personality, to
Very
describe
good.
your soft skill. And this describing your soft skill is not just about workplace English. This is life. When you talk
Yeah.
about, when you talk to people, "Oh, I am very meticulous." For example, you say, "I'm very meticulous. I like to check people, when I go shopping, I investigate why the blouse or the pants or the jeans are on sale. So, and I check very carefully why." Okay, so, or like for example, you will see like what's the difference between responsible and responsible. You will see, like I'll be teaching workplace vocabulary to describe yourself, your personal skill, your soft skill, right? That will start on Monday, and then that will be followed by a lot of new vocabulary in the future. So it will really empower you and make you more fluent in English. You know.
Good.
And
Good.
so, but remember this, yeah, you are good in speaking, right? You're good in speaking, you're good at expressing yourself. So you've got to inject this new vocabulary little by little in your communication.
Okay.
Okay. Do not bombard yourself with so many new words in one situation. You've got to use the new words little by little to make them like natural, because new words in English, they normally come um, depending on the situation. Okay, you do not push them to come in the conversation. Okay, and so yeah, That's my advice to you. Don't be so pushy in making yourself speaking a lot of new words. You know,
Okay.
do it little by little, and you will see you can speak English more naturally.
Okay.
Yes. And so, yes, and what else do you want to? Okay, you already mentioned that you like to learn more new words, right? What else do you what about grammar? I think at one time grammar you were so interested.
I love grammar, but it's very strange because it's very weird because I understand grammar. I can answer the questions, for example, right, but when I am speaking, the grammar goes wrong. For example, I
Mm.
know that the past of take is took, but when I speak, I say tooks, for example. I know that it's
With
wrong.
S.
Yeah, yeah, I know that it's wrong, but just go. Yeah, but
Mm,
I think it's change. It's change day
mm.
by day.
Yes, and but in this case, Aline, when you said sometimes you're thinking of took and then you will say tooks, and then you just let it go. No, don't. Like if you okay, for example, if you say, oh, uh, she took a shower yesterday at 7 o'clock, and then you say, she took a shower at 7 o'clock. I mean, she took a shower. Right? Repeat yourself,
Okay,
because
okay.
that's how you'll be able to fix it. She took a shower, like I mean, she took a shower. Don't be shy. Because
Mhm.
English is not your first language, and if
Yeah,
you're talking to a Canadian and you show them that you're fixing yourself, you will look more humble and respectable to
okay.
them, right? And so, yeah, fix yourself in front of them, and that's how you can fix yourself, you know. Yeah, like, oh, she took a shower. I mean, she took a shower. She says, I mean, and then repeat it, and then you
Mhm.
will see one day you will not make the same mistakes. Yes.
Okay. And now I can use the present perfect in my speaking. Thank you so much. Lots of teachers try to teach me and
But you didn't learn, right?
can fix.
Yeah, like because my secret, Aline, why the students really learn the grammar is I know that the present perfect tense is the foundation of all high level grammar. Okay. And so when I teach the students the present perfect tense or the present perfect continuous, and now we are doing the past perfect, I always make sure that my strategy, my methodology is easy because it's challenging enough to learn the high level grammar, so I can just like balance it by using simplified explanation.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the reason why the students learn. If even if I teach level 8 grammar, a level 5 student can learn it because of my easy to follow
Yeah,
strategy.
yeah, I
Al-
agree. I agree.
Aline, it's 8 o'clock. Luis is waiting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Aline. I'll see you on Monday. Please do your homework, okay?
Yeah, I will do today. Thank you.
Okay, sure. You take care. Have a good
Bye
night.
bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. Oh, Diana is next. I'm eating persimmons. Diana, you are lucky that you came on time because I thought Luis was the next one because
Yeah.
Luis came at 7:56. And I said, "Oh my God, Luis is next." And then suddenly at 7:59, you came. And then I said, "Oh, why is Diana here?" And then I checked the list. Oh my God, Diana is next. It's a good thing I did not let Luis enter the class.
This is my time.
Okay, Diana. My God, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Diana,
Yes, teacher.
let's start by you telling me your give me some feedback about the class. Like how do you feel about our class?
Teacher, tell you the truth. Before I was scared, even if to talk or even if to speak, but I was scared like that. But I can try myself, but I scared to speak.
Mhm.
So I remember the time I joined, it's April. I feel something changed. I was in a personal class.
Mm.
Yes, so I think it was like 2 months. But I think something changed after I
Yeah, but
joined.
what kind of changes?
Everything. Like to speak, to hear someone when I speak, like Canadian.
Mhm.
It
So
was,
you mean you understand the Canadian more?
and before it was, my goodness, what? I can't, I, I'm telling you, before it was, oh my goodness, what's going on? Can I join class or not? Oh, I leave this. I was scared also. That's why.
Mm.
So I try, you know what? I have to join in person class.
Mhm.
I can some challenge
Mm.
because it's so different. When it's the first time, you have to meet like special people different. It was the first time to see the different culture, different person.
Mm.
So
Yes. Yes.
I join in person. I feel oh my goodness, 1 month, 2 months. I feel oh my goodness.
Now,
I
in person is daytime, right?
Yeah, daytime morning class.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I was feeling oh I can Indian many people from other country. Oh my goodness, I was lovely of that. I was feeling good at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you said that you changed, are
Mm.
you talking about my class or in general?
In general, from when that first time I joined ASL class
Mm-hmm.
until now I feel better than before.
Yes. Yes, I see that you feel better now than before,
Mm.
and you are more confident,
Oh my
and you
goodness,
are
yes.
more
Mm.
like you are more interactive. You
Yes.
talk more, you ask questions more, you explain yourself more. You you tell me that I did not post this. That's why you could not record your answer. You are so right.
Yeah.
I'm still learning how to use Avenue.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, yeah, you're one of the most confident students in my class. And
Thank you.
I am so glad, I'm delighted that I have you in my class and I'm able to inspire you and empower you, like to improve and also to improve your English and your not only your English, but more importantly, your self confidence. You know,
Yes.
like when you are in the class, you're there, you're smiling, when I joke, you're smiling, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you will ask me some questions, Andrew, oh teacher, like it's
Hmm.
so nice, it's so refreshing to see you become better really in English you know
Yes. And about that, I think every teacher I meet when I start class, oh my goodness, you give us a courage to feel I have to study. I feel like, you know, when you're even if you're going to hospital, but doctors speak like rude, like you feel oh, I have to go back home. Why I'm coming here? But to be
did
confident.
you mention that the doctor was rude?
Yes, for example, I was talking, for example, even if you are going to hospital, it's a good thing as a teacher, you give us like to be free.
Yes.
Yes, we give it to be free, so that's why we are confident and we're not scared anymore. So that's why I
Yes.
give you example for doctor. You are going to a hospital, but doctor feel like you feel, oh my goodness, why I'm coming here?
Uh-huh.
Because of like behavior like that. But before, every teacher I meet until now, teacher Andrew, oh my goodness, I join your class, I feel, oh, here I'm done. I have to do what I have to do. I have to
Mhm.
be confident, but from you, you give me a courage. You give me
Yes.
to be like, you are not, don't be quiet.
Yes.
Feel free, feel free.
Yes.
Yes.
Like actually, who somebody told me this. Somebody told me this. I think Alfred told me the same thing, and also Evelyn and Susan. They told me the
Yes.
same thing that you said. That
Yes.
they said to me that in my class they are not scared, they are not stressed, they are not nervous. They just feel that I can speak. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so yeah.
Yes. That's why I told you. I feel like it's not teacher just. I feel like, you know what? When we say like that, we not fear. Back home, even if to speak name teacher, you feel like, oh my goodness. Even if you have a question, you have to be quiet. So
Mm,
that's why every teacher we meet here, we feel like this is different.
mhm,
Yes, so it gives us a courage. We give us to be free.
mhm,
Yes, so it's also helpful for us to learn, feel like you want to continue. Yes, so it's a because of that. Your microphone's off. Teacher, I can hear you. Your microphone.
okay. Okay, yeah, continue because my brother called me.
Okay.
Mm,
So that's why I told you we have a different how you handle every person,
mm.
every people here. You have that talent. Yes, so it's a helpful to
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's for me, like this job is not a job. It's like it's a calling. Calling means God put me in this situation. And
Yes.
so I'm okay, so I have to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I God put me in this position, and I have to honor God by doing the best I can to make sure that I'm able to do service to the people.
Yes.
So that's my inspiration. Like, I love my job, and because I love my job, I am able to relate this, to connect to the students, and also to transfer this energy to my students. And the students are able um, uh, to change for the better, and to feel confident in
Yes.
in my class, right? Yes. And so yeah, that's what I do, you know.
Yeah.
And you, Diana, going back to you, you're a serious student. Okay,
Yeah.
serious means for you coming to my class is a commitment. It's a responsibility. You
Yes.
are not here to kill time. You're
Mm-mm.
here to learn, to be better, and you're serious even when in terms of doing the homework. You're very, very serious even when you're doing the homework. And I appreciate your hard work, and I appreciate everything that you do in the class. You are a highly confident person, and you are not scared to voice your opinions
Yeah.
and continue what you're doing, because you are doing a magnificent job as a student.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes, and so Diana, where do you live again? Where do you live?
Here Mississauga, but I stay in the shelter.
Oh, you live in Mississauga?
Yes,
Yeah.
in
Okay.
shelter.
So, which part of Mississauga?
And Edward Beverly Country Inn, Hotel Country
Yeah,
Inn.
yeah. I think you told me before,
Yeah.
Edward. Like I live in the square. Have you been to Square One?
A square one, no, but I hear someone here told me that. But
You should
yeah,
go to Square One. It's beautiful.
yeah, someone told me I have to go. Yes.
Yeah, like like go to Square One. It's beautiful, and they have Christmas decorations right
Mm-hmm.
now. And
Mm-hmm.
it's good for you. Just you dress up, look lovely, and then just take the bus, and then you just you're close to Square One. You're 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's a near for us.
Yeah, you're very close because I know this area,
Mm.
Edward area. I know this place.
Yes.
And yes, I so from there, if you walk a little bit to here, Ontario, and
Mm-hmm.
then you take the bus to Square One, it's just one bus.
We are from here where I am to Ontario Street. It's still like 5 minutes or three
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
you
near.
just walk to you just walk
Yes.
to
Mm.
yes. And if you're going to Square One, call me. I'm gonna give you bus tickets.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna give you bus tickets for free. Okay.
Thank you.
And so because I live close to Square One.
Oh,
Yes, I live close to Square One. I live 7 minutes from Square One.
oh, it's
By
near.
car 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so if you are there, you say, "Oh, Andrew, I'm gonna go to Square One. I'll be there at 3 o'clock. Then let me
Yeah.
know if I'm available. I'm gonna go and meet you there, and
Mm-hmm.
so we can meet in person.
Oh,
And I'll give you some bus tickets
thank you, teacher.
for free. You know?
Thank you. Oh, oh, by the way, on Friday this week I have birthday. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, say again.
On Friday this week,
You will.
birthday. It's my day.
You will what? Say again.
It's my birthday on
Oh, your
Friday.
birthday?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
I could have taken you. I could have invited you to
Mhm.
celebrate your birthday, but unfortunately, I'm going to a concert on Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going to a concert on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and so yes, and so well. I hope we can meet another time, and
Yeah,
and I'll give you some bus tickets
thank you.
as a gift.
Thank
Okay.
you, teacher. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
So Diana,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like Luis is waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
don't know why Luis, he came so early. He came
uh,
20 minutes early.
you know what? Sometimes we try to join Gogo, so that's why sometimes we try to join before your time.
Yeah, which
Sometimes
is
I,
a good thing, right? It's
yeah,
better
yes,
early than
mm-hmm.
late, right?
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Yes,
So
okay.
I,
Yes,
I, I have something to you.
yes.
Yeah, because I'm living here on shelter, so sometimes get some challenge to join class,
Hmm.
but I have to be on your class because I don't want to miss something.
Hmm.
So maybe if something come, I will tell you. So
Yeah,
sometimes
okay.
food late and my time to be class and time to get food for my son. So, but I try to handle that thing. So
Yeah, okay.
yes,
Just let me know how I can help,
yes,
and
yeah,
yes, and also um, yeah, when I talk to you again, I'm gonna ask you because maybe I can give you something here from my house, like
okay,
some, I cannot talk on camera because we are recording,
yeah, yeah.
but I can start by giving you bus tickets.
Yes,
Diana, I
yeah.
don't want to be late for Luis. Luis is very punctual.
Yes. Before you leave, I have a question for homework we have.
Mhm.
Number, let me see, number, yes, number what?
While you're searching, I'm gonna let Luis in. Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry.
yeah, you can, yes.
Mm. Luis, Diana is keeping me. So I
Okay.
said, but Diana said, I said, I'm gonna let Luis in. He said, oh, before you go, I have a question. I cannot let her go because she has a question. Okay, so
Yes.
Diana, question, Diana, about the
Teacher,
test.
yes, about question number 5, you ask
Can you
us.
read the question?
Yes, I have to read it. Number 5, you told that it take 5 days to drive across Canada. So it was dash trip. So our
Oh,
test we have,
it is fill in the blanks,
yes,
and there are choices, right?
yes, there are choices, but
You cannot find a choice.
yes, the reading we have or listening we have, we don't have Canada. We have Brazilian and um, yes, it's a North America. So what we don't have any topic in
No,
our listening.
because that is
Mhm.
not a listening part. That is a
Okay.
vocabulary part. It
Oh,
means that how do you apply the vocabulary from the reading or
okay.
from the article
Okay.
in that sentence?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't worry about Canada. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
about like Canada was not mentioned in the listening test,
Yes.
but how do you apply the vocabulary from the
Mhm.
listening test to the
Mhm.
context of Canada?
Okay, I understand now.
Okay, so I'll
Thank,
see you Monday. Okay,
thank you. Bye.
okay, bye, bye. Okay, Luis,
Hello,
how
teacher.
are
How
you?
are you?
I'm very good. You're so serious today.
No, no, no.
I was like
No,
talking to Aline. I
do you
said,
know what? Do you know what? I was playing with my baby earlier, and I got a cramp in my belly. It was a cramp that I had never had in my life. Well, that's it.
"Oh,
That's actually the second time. So it was a hard cramp, and I couldn't because the cramp was pulling me to the front, so like to bend my belly, and I was trying to hold my core straight. It was so bad. I was struggling. I feel like I was desperate. I couldn't breathe properly. I was it was so annoying. And so I'm trying to be quiet, moving slowly because I want to feel that sensation anymore. So
mm,
I've been drinking water, so I need to stretch. But oh, it was so bad. It was so strange that feeling. So have you ever had in your life a cramp in your legs in the morning, early
yeah,
during the
yes,
night? No, that's the worst. That's the worst.
yes." Like we call that sleepy legs.
Yeah,
When you wake up in the morning and you can't move your legs,
yeah,
or one of your legs, and then you get, oh, I have a sleepy leg, and so yes, but you're okay now, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everything
I'm
is
moving it
normal
slow.
now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How old is your daughter?
Just 5.
5. And
Yeah,
you still call her baby because you love her so much, right?
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So she will be my baby her entire life or my entire life.
Yes,
She will be.
I totally understand you when you said that she's gonna be your baby forever. It's because like my oldest sister, like from the time she was born up to the time she died, my family called her baby.
Mm.
She's the baby in the family. Even she was older than me, she was a baby. And so like no so Luis, I saw how close you are to your daughter, and I can relate to what I see because I also have a daughter, and I am so close to my daughter. I'm so close to my daughter, and I'm also close to my son, but I am especially close to my daughter, and I know that father and daughter relationship is really unique and special, right?
Mm.
So, Luis, let's talk about you. Luis, tell me something like how do you feel in my class? How do
I
you
feel
feel
great.
in my class? How do you feel about my class?
I feel great. I was so excited because this is my first time that so since I started in the Canadian system study English, this is my first time I'm in the highest level. So because every time I try to start at this level, I've been in this level. There's something happen at the or I start working in a place that it it's at the same time that I have the class, or there's no enough room for me, and so for some of the last times, the last two times where I was in an English class, they told me, so the administration, the YMCA, skilled worker, so they suggest me to, in order to keep practicing my English, they suggest me to put it in a lower level.
Mm.
So to keep practicing to being in class. But, so at the end, I didn't find that efficient, so it didn't work for me because we are in contact with different students, and
Mm.
so it's I don't want to sound mean, but we are in different levels. So if I start practicing with people that they're not on my level, they will be improving their level, and I will be decreasing my level,
Yes.
and it won't help me. So when I start in this class, I love it because finally I'm in the 7 to 9 level, and as I told you before in a couple of occasions, I told you. So I like the way that you manage the class. First of all, because you are honest and you say that's not good. You have to change the way. The best way is this one. The correct way is that one.
Mm.
Because grammar is not something like you should do it better. No, no. You have to do it better because you're not doing the process
Mm.
well. So
Yes.
that's why I like the class. And the other thing I have to be honest is you're given the chance to be honest with you. We are so many people, and
Yeah.
so we don't have the chance because one of the things that we have to take advantage of you is that you are a great teacher. So we need to practice with you because
Mm.
you're going to let us know what are we doing wrong.
Yes.
And whereas in different situations, because I've been in several classes, teachers only say like, "Okay, okay, you're okay, good job." No, I feel like there should be more, and that's the way that you do your class. And
Yes.
that's what I definitely, being honest, I love it. But yeah, so we are so many people, and I feel like not everybody has the chance to talk, to express, to practice.
Mhm. Yeah, because we are overcrowded. Like somebody also mentioned that to me because, like one of my former students asked me, "How many students do you have in a class?" And I said, "I have 30." I said, "30? That's a lot." And I said, "Well, 30 students, that's a lot. I don't know why the school they don't see the importance of like everybody having more chances of practicing by like if the class is smaller, like for example, let's say 20, it's better, right? Then everybody will have more chance to
Yeah,
practice because yeah, you see me in my class, like when I do the exercises or when the students practice, I let them practice like a cycle. Like I'll start with Alfred or Aline, and then I'll go all the way down to Constantine, and then after Constantine, I would go back to Alfred or Aline, right? And sometimes it takes 7 to 10 minutes before I'm able to go back to Aline. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so I see what you're talking about, and if there is an evaluation or a meeting about it, I will definitely mention this to the management because you are right. We should um, not just think of serving more people. What we have to think of how we can make our service more result oriented. Yeah, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
so, but like as you said, like I am actually very, very good at managing the class, like making sure that everybody has a chance. But you're also correct that because the class is big, the students who could have had more chances of practicing are not able to, because before we get back to them, the class is over. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yes, and so but thank you, Luis, very, very much that you see what I'm doing. You see my expertise, my dedication. You see how I manage the class, and thank you for validating me, because it makes me feel that my hard work is not thrown into waste, right?
Mhm.
Because the students can see my hard work, right? And so, and you, I like you very, very much, and one of the reasons why I like you is because you are so positive, you are full of energy, you are nice to everybody, you can, like, you are comfortable, like, sometimes taking jokes from other students and from the teacher. And so you are, sometimes I joke with you, and then sometimes when I joke with you, I see you're looking around, so I said, oh, maybe the wife is listening.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's no problem with that. No, no, no. No worries, no worries.
Okay,
Uh,
so yeah, and so you're a good student, right? You're a good student. You are a
Thank you.
joy to have in the class, you know.
Thank you.
And okay, okay. So what can I tell you about what else you can improve? Your fluency is is correct for this level. Okay, you are fluent for 7, 8, 9. You are not like struggling, but you are fluent for this level. I'm not saying that you are perfect, but you are fluent for 7, 8, 9. You are definitely a 7, 8, or 8 set, or 8, 9 students in terms of your ability to communicate, and the clarity of communication is impressive. You know, and so maybe what you can do to elevate your choice of vocabulary is make sure that you pay attention to native speakers, how native speakers use vocabulary. And I'm not talking about me as a teacher. Okay, you've got to, like, pick up some more advanced vocabulary from movies, from YouTube, um, video clips, from podcast, and from television, and so, and also, if there are some words that you know in Spanish but you don't know in English, just go on Google. Yeah, just Google it. Like, for example, you say deliberation in Spanish, or, okay, give me a word in Spanish, Luis, a difficult word in Spanish.
Um, wow. Any word? Not
Any word,
complicated?
any word, any word.
Uh,
Remember, I speak Spanish, so so give me a word that you think I do not know.
uh, um, teclado.
Hmm?
Teclado.
Teclado,
Yeah, it's like this one. So
teclado.
we all know the meaning, but
You mean teclado?
yeah, Tecle, no, Teclado.
Okay, teclado in English. No, it's it says tecloto. No, 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 no. This is not working. This is not
No,
working.
but maybe because you have your set up your phone in English, so she won't pick the word in
Oh,
Spanish. That's why I always have the same issue. Sometimes, for example, at home we have a Google Home,
yeah.
and sometimes I like to play a Latin music,
Mhm.
and so since the Google is in English, the Google doesn't pick my pronunciation. So when my wife say the same word but with the English pronunciation, It goes right away.
Okay,
But
you
for
know what?
me,
I think because today I was talking with my Arabic student, and then I changed something on my phone. I said English to Arabic. So right now, when I said teclado, it says tecla. The lady said, Google said teclado in Arabic. Yeah, you're right. I have to reset it.
yeah.
Mamma mia! I don't like it. I like English to English. And so I don't know, Luis. What happened, but it's 8:31. Like
Wow.
your time
It's
is
because
finished
it's
so
because it's
quick.
because we're having fun. We're having a good time.
Yes, as I said to you, Luis, if you were in my city, Mississauga, you're gonna become my friend, but you are too far, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. So too far
Yes,
from.
you're too far, But I
Yeah.
hope one day when you come with your family to Toronto, call me so we
Yeah.
can meet.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
even just for a coffee, right?
Hmm. It would be amazing to meet you.
Yes. Okay, take care, Luis. I'll see you Monday.
Thank you. Have a
Yeah,
good
have
rest
you
of the
have you
week.
done your homework?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I submitted it yesterday. I because I have a bunch of homework behind, so I submit all my homework yesterday.
Hmm. Okay, amazing. Okay, so I'll see you Monday. Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, okay, bye. Constantine. Yeah, I saw you. I was talking to Luis and I saw you. I saw you. I was talking to Luis and I said, "Oh my God, Constantine is here." And I was looking at the time. You came at 8:29, and I said, "I have 1 minute, 1 minute." But I was not finished with what I was telling Luis. We had a beautiful conversation, and really like um, more of a heart to heart conversation, and so I could not uh, discontinue the conversation. And then so I look at the clock again, and I saw you were waiting, and then I saw it's 8:31. I said, Luis, it's 8:31. Constantine is waiting, so I'm gonna let him in. So I'll see you on Monday, and then yeah, so that's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, I got email from school. Monday will be a day off for us because we have you have a very important meeting. PDF, PAG, I don't know.
When
On
this coming
Monday,
Monday?
this coming Monday. Yes.
Oh, really? Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
really.
okay. I'm gonna check. So this coming Monday is a
PD
day off
day,
for the students.
day of students. Yes, because teachers have a PD day.
PD day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
from
Yeah, thank you.
Rachel.
Thank you for
Rachel.
telling me. I will double check. I will double check the schedule. I mean the my email. I have not checked the email yet because I'm focused on this thing, right? I'm focused on this thing, like the interviews and everything. Okay, so
Mhm.
yes, I will double check. Next Monday is, I mean, Monday next week will be 20. No,
It will be
oh,
second,
December
second of
2nd.
2nd of December.
Oh, December 2nd. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
December 2nd. Okay, thank you for telling me, Constantine. You received this email?
Yes, today.
Okay, let's start, Constantine. First of all, I am happy that the school sent you back to my class.
Oh, thank you. I am happy too.
Yes,
In
I'm
double.
so happy. And because remember before, when the school moved you to another class
Yes.
in April 20, I mean, April this year, from April to June, you were moved to another class. And then I had Vadim, but I lost you and Tatiana, right? And so, and then I said, I tried to help you, but it didn't work. Yes, because but I'm glad that you were able to experience other teachers, and I'm glad that September this year you are back in my class. It was so refreshing when I checked my class list and I saw you and Tatiana, and then and Vadim and Eva. You know, when I saw you, I said, "Oh my God, my students are back." You know, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes. But Constantine, please tell me if my observation is correct, because I noticed that last, especially in the month of January, February, March, in my class, you were one of the strongest students. Your presentation was highly impressive, but I noticed, Constantine, please tell me why, that in this new class, you were a little bit restrained. Restrained means you are a little bit controlled. You are not like vocal like before. And what could be the reason?
Mm, Frankly speaking, I don't know exact reason. Maybe it is influenced on me. Lots of people here in the class, 30 people. Yes, and people, yeah, everybody tries to speak, uh,
To take advantage of
tries
the moment to learn English,
Uh,
right?
yeah, takes advantage. Maybe you are focused more on you, the people here, on you students, maybe. And
Mhm.
by the way, I'm the bottom of the list, and
Yeah.
sometimes the queue doesn't achieve me.
Yes. So
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. So once one student, no, I think it's Susan. Susan told me that it's a good idea to start from the bottom, and not always start from the top, right? And she said to me that actually, Andrew, you sometimes do that, like you start from the bottom, and you let people know that you're starting from the bottom. And I said yes. Like one time, I said I'm gonna start with Constantine, right? And so I'm gonna do that more often. Yeah, thank you for bringing that to my attention. And so yes, and I like you to regain your self-confidence, and also I like you to showcase more your expertise as a student, right? And um, and actually you are a highly responsible student. I see your face when you are sitting in a classroom. You are so focused and so respectful, because you're like my friend, right? You're like a friend to me, and so, and I think you celebrate the relationship that we have. You know what I mean? And so,
Yes,
yes, that's why when you're sitting in the class and you are like listening to me, you are highly focused. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so, actually, like when I ask you to do conversations or to speak about a specific topic, you're actually doing a good job. But there was a time, Constantine, that you spoke during the speaking presentation. You spoke without preparation. Yes, and that time you did not do a good job, because after
yes,
that, if you monitored the students that followed you, they were excellent. Do you
yeah.
remember this? Do you remember this moment?
Yeah, I remember this topic because I can admit that I am screwed up with this topic because really I didn't have time to prepare in advance it, and that's why I try to tell you from top of my head.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was not so like confident on fluent or smoothly.
Yes, and that was for me was a big surprise, because I know you. Presentation is one of your strengths as a student. You are very strong at this. Like in the old class, I was very impressed by your performance. I said, oh my God, this guy is very intelligent. Like, and the way you express that's why I got interested. That's why I got interested in making friends with you, because I like to surround myself with intelligent people. Yeah, you know what? I don't
Yeah,
like
and
people, you know what I mean? I don't like people like this. That made me become interested in you and like making you my friend, right? It's because of your intelligence. And plus, you are highly professional. You are, our age is very close. You know what I mean?
yes, yes,
Our age is very close. So we
yes.
can
I
actually,
appreciate it, our
if you,
friendship.
yeah, if you live close to Toronto, I could meet you every weekend.
Yeah,
But
you
you're
should.
too
Why
far,
not?
right?
Why not?
Yes, and so Constantine, you're doing a great job in my class. Yes, and thank you for explaining to me the situation. That probably, I mean, you're probably right about, because your name is at the bottom, and you most of the time you listen to people from Alfred down to Aline, Bhakti, and then Eva, and then down to Tatiana, and then
And
Vadim, and then you. Okay, and when I reach you, you probably uh, don't have a lot of energy anymore. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my old technique. That, for example, Monday I'm gonna start from the bottom. Tuesday, I'm gonna start from the middle. Wednesday, I'm gonna start from no no. Monday, I'm gonna start from the top. Tuesday, I'm gonna start in the middle, from the middle, and then Wednesday, I'm gonna start from the bottom, or the other way around. Okay, so probably Monday from the bottom, Tuesday from the middle, and then from the top on Wednesday. In that
yeah,
way, you are able to um, to showcase yourself more, because you know that you are first or second or whatever. Yes, and
it's good approach.
but overall, Constantine, do you feel good in my class?
Yes, I feel good. I feel comfortable in your class. Yes, and however, sometimes frankly speaking, I can't understand some of students, their accent. Yeah,
Mm,
it sometimes it makes me it feel like makes me not so good when
mm,
I don't understand their accent.
mm,
Who is it? Yeah.
mm. Yes.
Maybe it's problem with my listening. Maybe it's problem with their pronunciation. I don't know.
Because you work with Canadian people, right? And
Yes,
because you live in a small city, so you are more exposed to Canadian people, instead of like if people live in Toronto or Mississauga, we are surrounded here by immigrants. Okay, so your problem might not be the same problem as the students living in the Toronto area. And so yeah, just um, get used to it, because there is nothing we can do to change it. And so I'm just like, I spoke with everybody tonight and also yesterday, and I told them that, like, some students, I focus on how they can improve their pronunciation, and how they can improve like other things in lives, that the reading and writing and everything, and memory. And so I will push more on this one, like for example, I don't want to make any example because we are recording. And so, but like, there are some students that they have a strong accent, and I advise them what they can do in order to polish their pronunciation. Yes, and so, but I'm so proud of. I don't know if you notice, Vadim and Tatiana. They have beautiful accent.
oh, I like Tatiana's accent. Yeah, she
Yeah,
speaks very clearly. Yeah,
mhm.
very
Yeah,
natural.
yeah.
And
Almost,
Vadim's
almost
too.
like a Canadian. Almost like a Canadian, right? And
Yes.
so, yes, and so, so yeah, Constantine, like, just that's, like, That's all I will tell you. Like, I'm gonna stop the recording first because I wanna
Yes.
I wanna tell you something.
Yes.
Okay, just a second.